In this podcast episode, the host welcomes Shyam Batra, a candidate for Mayor of London, to discuss the pressing issues facing the UK today. Shyam shares his insights on various topics, from the state of the economy to the challenges of immigration and the importance of community engagement. Shyam Batra opens the discussion by addressing the current state of London, highlighting the alarming rise in crime rates, particularly knife crime. He emphasizes that London has become one of the most dangerous cities in Europe, with crime statistics reflecting a troubling trend. Shyam points out that the city has been under the leadership of Sadiq Khan for nearly a decade, and during this time, the issues have only worsened. He argues that the lack of effective governance has led to a decline in public safety, which is a primary concern for residents. Shyam believes that the city needs a fresh perspective and a leader who is willing to tackle these issues head-on. He expresses his frustration with the current administration's inability to address the root causes of crime and the lack of support for law enforcement. Shyam envisions a London where citizens feel safe and secure, and he is determined to bring about the necessary changes to achieve that vision. A significant theme in Shyam's campaign is the concept of economic freedom. He argues that the current economic system is failing the average citizen, with high taxes and rising living costs, making it increasingly difficult for families to thrive. Shyam believes that everyone should have the opportunity to own a home and live without the burden of excessive taxation. He envisions a society where individuals can keep more of their hard-earned money and invest it in their futures. Shyam's approach to economic freedom includes creating job opportunities and supporting local businesses. He emphasizes the importance of fostering an environment where entrepreneurs can flourish, which in turn will lead to job creation and economic growth. By prioritizing economic freedom, Shyam aims to empower individuals and families to take control of their financial destinies. Throughout the podcast, Shyam underscores the importance of community engagement in addressing the challenges facing London. He believes that local communities should have a voice in decision-making processes, particularly when it comes to issues that directly affect their lives. Shyam advocates for a more inclusive approach to governance where citizens are encouraged to participate in discussions and contribute their ideas. Shyam shares his experiences working with homeless individuals in London, highlighting the need for compassion and understanding in addressing social issues. He believes that by fostering a sense of community, residents can work together to find solutions to the problems they face. Shyam's commitment to community engagement is a cornerstone of his campaign, as he seeks to create a more connected and supportive London. The topic of immigration is another critical issue discussed in the podcast. Shyam expresses his concerns about the current immigration policies in the UK, particularly the influx of undocumented migrants. He argues that the system is overwhelmed and that the government needs to take a more proactive approach to manage immigration effectively. Shyam believes that while the UK should be a welcoming place for those in need, it is essential to have a structured and fair immigration process. Shyam also addresses the impact of immigration on public services, particularly the strain it places on housing and healthcare. He emphasizes the need for a balanced approach that considers the needs of both immigrants and existing residents. By advocating for responsible immigration policies, Shyam aims to ensure that everyone in London can access the resources and support they need. Shyam discusses the controversial concept of the 15-minute city, which aims to create urban environments where residents can access essential services within a 15-minute walk or bike ride. While he acknowledges the potential benefits of this idea, he raises concerns about the implications for personal freedom and mobility. Shyam fears that the implementation of such a concept could lead to increased government control over citizens' movements and choices. He argues that while convenience is essential, it should not come at the cost of individual freedoms. Shyam believes that London should remain a city where people can move freely and access a variety of services without restrictions. He calls for a balanced approach that prioritizes both accessibility and personal liberty. Transparency in government is a recurring theme in Shyam's discussion. He emphasizes the need for open communication between the government and the public, particularly regarding decision-making processes and the allocation of resources. Shyam believes that citizens have a right to know how their tax dollars are being spent and what measures are being taken to address the issues they face. Shyam's commitment to transparency extends to his campaign as well. He encourages open dialogue with constituents and seeks to create an environment where people feel comfortable voicing their concerns. By prioritizing transparency, Shyam aims to build trust between the government and the public, fostering a more collaborative approach to governance. The conversation also touches on the role of technology in modern society. Shyam acknowledges the benefits of technological advancements but raises concerns about their potential drawbacks. He believes that while technology can enhance our lives, it can also lead to increased surveillance and a loss of privacy. Shyam argues that it is crucial to strike a balance between embracing technology and protecting individual rights. Shyam also discusses the implications of digital currencies and the potential for government control over personal finances. He warns against the dangers of a cashless society, where individuals may lose their autonomy and be subject to constant monitoring. By advocating for a more cautious approach to technology, Shyam aims to ensure that citizens retain their freedoms in an increasingly digital world. Health and well-being are central to Shyam's vision for London. He believes that access to quality healthcare is a fundamental right and that the government should prioritize the health of its citizens. Shyam expresses his concerns about the current state of the National Health Service, NHS, and the challenges it faces, including funding shortages and long wait times. Shyam advocates for a holistic approach to health that includes mental well-being, nutrition, and physical fitness. He believes that by promoting healthy lifestyles and providing access to resources, the government can help improve the overall health of the population. Shyam's commitment to health and well-being reflects his desire to create a thriving and resilient London. Education is another critical topic discussed in the podcast. Shyam emphasizes the need for a robust education system that prepares young people for the challenges of the future. He believes that the current curriculum should be reevaluated to ensure that students are equipped with the skills and knowledge they need to succeed in a rapidly changing world. Shyam also advocates for greater support for vocational training and apprenticeships, arguing that not all students should be expected to pursue traditional academic paths. By providing diverse educational opportunities, Shyam aims to empower young people to pursue their passions and contribute to society in meaningful ways. The impact of crime on society is a recurring theme in Shyam's discussion. He highlights the devastating effects of crime on individuals and communities, particularly in areas with high levels of violence. Shyam believes that addressing the root causes of crime is essential to creating a safer London. Shyam advocates for a comprehensive approach to crime prevention that includes community engagement, education, and support for at-risk individuals. He believes that by investing in prevention efforts, the government can reduce crime rates and create a more secure environment for all residents. Throughout the podcast, Shyam emphasizes the need for change in London and the UK as a whole. He believes that the current political landscape is failing to address the pressing issues facing citizens and that a new approach is necessary. Shyam's vision for a better London includes a focus on community engagement, economic freedom, and transparency in government. Shyam's passion for creating positive change is evident in his commitment to serving the people of London. He believes that by working together, citizens can overcome the challenges they face and build a brighter future for themselves and their families.